everybody, and welcome live on Facebook because we are coming to Michigan from Pittsburgh. So my name's Julie David, and I have been in Premier Designs now for 10 years, and I'm super excited to help Andrea get her Premier business off the ground out in Michigan. So from my home to yours, welcome. I'm so excited. So what we're going to do is I am, with the help of my partner in crime here, Angelina Jewelry, and I understand that Andrea in her house has Jewelry Roberts, her sister, her BFF. So that's kind of fun. Now, just to kind of go over what we're going to do, I'm going to show you a letter. And Andrea is going to be my partner in crime at her house, and she's going to hand you guys a Diva ticket, whoever the first person is that can find something in there. You know what, let's do this. I didn't warn her of this, but we'll fill her cup a little. Let's say a compliment about Andrea, okay? So you guys can shout out a compliment that starts with the letter that I am gonna say, and whoever gets it out the first, Andrea's gonna give you a ticket. Andrea, you have your tickets? Awesome, she's got her tickets. Okay. So you might want to tear some of those up while I'm talking, so you can just hand it to them. You don't need to write your names on them. We're just going to count them up and see who has the most. Because whoever has the most Diva tickets at the end of the presentation is going to get a prize from Andrea. Now, the other way that you get Diva tickets is saying love it. Okay, so I like interaction. I can see you. I want to hear you say love it if I show you something that you love, okay? And we're just going to kind of walk through and show Andrea how simple it is to do a style session like this. It isn't very hard at all. In fact, we have our little notes right here, so it makes it super easy. So the first letter that I want you to give Andrea a compliment about is W.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow. I love it. From Mom. That's awesome. Okay, so W is for wardrobe. And so I have a quick question for you. Does anybody go to their closet and say, oh my gosh, I have nothing to wear? Do you guys ever do that? Nod your heads. Yes? No? Yeah? Okay. So I know, you know, the average American woman, that is her daily struggle. We love the clothes when we buy them, but when we get them home, somehow magically, we can't figure out how to wear them. And so what fashion experts have said is that we actually only wear 20% of our wardrobe 80% of the time. That means 80% of the stuff in our closet we hardly ever wear, but we keep it around. And so I think Andrea gave you a Style 101, a Style Guide 101 on your in your little folders. And so we have this Style Guide 101, and you can take that home with you if you want, and it just gives you some tips on cleaning out your closet. We need to clean out our closet because it depresses us. There's things in there we're hoping we will be able to wear. They'll eventually fit. We'll fix them. It'll come back in style. I might have a moment in time to wear it. So what I do in my closet is that I actually fold them up, and I put that stuff that I don't want to get rid of up high and folded and out of the way so I can see the stuff that I wear. So what fashion experts are actually telling us to do is to get a capsule wardrobe. And so what a capsule wardrobe is would be basics. So I'm wearing a plain white tank top. I have tons of tank tops, and we're going to talk about why tank tops are so helpful. But we want to shop for solid colors. You know, a nice pair of jeans, like I got black jeans on, and a nice pair of slacks, and then some basic t-shirts, and then some toppers. Like this is, you can't see in the picture, but it's long, it's a duster. This would be called a duster, so a little cardigan. We could have a puffy vest. We could have a black jacket and a jean jacket. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix and match all those pieces. Different t-shirts with different toppers, with different pants. And you know, if you think about it, that's probably what you're doing already. It's just sort of focusing yourself in on that. Now, you might say, I thought we were talking about jewelry. Why are we talking about clothes? Well, just like a cupcake, I will happily eat a cupcake without icing. Yum, right? But when you put that icing on the top with the sprinkles, like maybe the glittery sprinkles, it is so much better, right? So, like, we really, 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 really want that cupcake. So jewelry is the icing on the cupcake, And so I just want to teach you guys a few fashion tips so that you're ready to put the icing on the cupcake, okay? So basically, some quick things with your wardrobe would be to focus on solid colors. Your jewelry is then going to become your pop of color and trend and fashion, okay? So scarves, your purse, your shoes. Welcome, I see another friend, so exciting. They are going to become the icing on the cupcake. And fashion experts say that since we're spending less on clothes, because we're focusing on that capsule wardrobe, we're going to be able to take some of that money and spend it on accessories. Yay us, right? Because that's the jewelry department. Well, what I want to teach you guys today is how we can also invest wisely in our jewelry and make it a capsule jewelry wardrobe as well. In other words, some basics that we can wear multiple ways. And we're going to look at some necklaces. Even this necklace that I have on, which is called Britain, can be worn, I don't know if you can see it, but it can be worn two different ways, and we can layer it. This piece is going to come off, so we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so let's do another letter, P, for compliments. Compliments about Andrea. Awesome, pretty. Okay, so we love it. All right, so P is for Premier, and that is the jewelry that we're selling. That's our company. We've been around for over 30 years. We sell high fashion jewelry. Our average price is $38, but 80% of our line is actually under $50, okay? So you're gonna have a lot of fun shopping today, getting multiple pieces, and really being able to build that jewelry capsule wardrobe. Now, we are a company that is founded on biblical principles, so one of the things that we love to do is give to charitable organizations in America and around the world, and they do that at the end of every month. So it's a really, really great company to work for. Okay, the next letter is G. Compliments about Andrea. What did she say? Generous, I love it. Okay, so G is for golden guarantee. Now, our jewelry does not have a lifetime warranty. Okay, that would be like, putting a lifetime warranty on your shoes. I don't know how you're going to treat your jewelry. I'm not warranting it for an entire, for your lifetime. But we do have a golden guarantee, which we guarantee the way we manufactured that jewelry. It should be perfect. And if it's not, we want to get you a brand new one. So when you get it and you wear it, if you see something wrong with the way we manufactured it, the plating is bad, the lobster clasp isn't working, the stones are falling out, oh my gosh, you tell Andrea and she will tell Premier, and Premier, not Andrea, Premier will mail you a new piece. Now, if it happens within the first 60 days, which a true manufacturing defect should come to light in the first 60 days, it's totally free. You just got to get her that piece and she'll have Premier mail you a new one. If it's after 60 days, Premier still wants to stand behind it, and so it's $5 plus tax in order for you to get a new piece. Now, don't take advantage of this. Don't wear it for 3 years and then go, well, it just doesn't look as beautiful as it did the day I bought it. Just like a pair of shoes, it might not, okay? That's wear and tear. Now, what I like to offer, and Andrea will offer as well, is the oops guarantee. Have you guys ever lost an earring or lost a necklace, or maybe the dog has got a hold of something and wrecked it, or you've just done crazy things, you got your necklace caught on something and it broke. Bad things, like that's your oops, right? So we have an oops guarantee to cover that. And if that happens, tell Andrea, and if you bought it from her, she'll let you rebuy it at 50% off. Now, in our other game, you're to say, love it, when I say something fun. So, do you love it? There we go. So Andrea's going to give some diva tickets. Okay, our next letter for compliments is L. Oh, lovely. Was that Mom? Aw. Okay, so L is for love it. So I just wanted to show you a little picture. I don't know if you can see this without the light, but this is me, shown Facebook Live, before and after. So I've been in Premier for 10 years. And just a little bit about me, I used to be a history teacher, And then I had my kids. You're going to see a couple of them in a minute here. But I had twins, boy and a girl, 15 years ago, and I quit. Well, we went from 2 incomes and 2 people to 1 income and 4 people. And those other 2 people were really expensive. So we struggled for 5 years. And I was babysitting twice a week to make $500. But I'm a homeschooling mom like Andrea. And I needed to buy the curriculum and I needed to stop babysitting because babysitting and homeschooling really doesn't mix. Okay, I tried teaching them, it just didn't work. So I was looking for what I could possibly do and a friend told me about Premier. Now what you need to know is that the person 10 years ago is a totally different person than the one that stands before you. I had no self-esteem, no personal confidence, I had no money to invest in a business, I did not wear jewelry at all, and I knew nothing about fashion. So, oh, and I didn't mention this. I didn't have any friends. Okay, so I pretty much didn't have any way to get started in Premier, but thankfully, God had a different plan, and for some reason, even with all those things against me, I signed up. So my very first show, I made $500, so it was pretty amazing. And it just went up from there, and it's been an incredible journey for 10 years. You don't do something as your only source of income for 10 years, this is my full-time job, that does not make you a lot of money. So I absolutely love Premier. Now, what I would like to do is just tell you a couple of reasons why I love Premier, and then if you guys have any quick questions, then Andrea can give you a diva ticket, okay, to ask me a question. So think in case you have a question. With Premier, I make 50% of everything I sell, so that's why Andrea is very interested in it as well. So it's a really awesome way. Premier treats us like partners, so it's pretty cool. We can get jewelry at 50% all year long, so it feeds my current jewelry habit. At the time, I didn't have a jewelry habit, but I do love that. I love the friends and really the family that I have in Premier, so it's so awesome. And we have an incredible company that's really great. Now, we're having a special, and that's why Andrea got back in. It's half price to become a jewelry lady this month, so if you're interested, you're definitely gonna wanna ask her about that. And there's actually a video that I made. Andrea mentioned that I love to make videos. So I made a video, and if you watch that video, I'm gonna be having a drawing to win the Hampton necklace. So it's pretty awesome. You can just talk to Andrea about it. You don't even have to talk to me, and you can be entered to win that necklace. So before I go on, Andrea, have some diva tickets. If somebody wants to ask me a question about what I do, you can give them a ticket. Does anybody have any questions like how many shows I do, or just anything you want, you can ask.
So is it like, she signs up under you and you've got lots of her under you?
Yep.
And part of hers for you?
Yep, that's exactly right. So Aunt Judy asked, is it something where I build a team and Premier pays me for tutoring and mentoring my team? And that's exactly right. So I have over 100 girls on my team currently, and Andrea is now one of them. And as I talk to her, we've probably been talking every day, would you not say, Andrea, several times a day? And so I get her ready in order to get her business off the ground, and that will continue. That will not stop. Until she quits Premier, I will always be there to help her. And so what Premier does is they say thank you. They're incredibly generous. They give the most of any company out there. So if she has a $600 show today, she'll make $300. She'll also pay Premier $300. So of that $300, Premier will take 10% or $30, and they'll put it in my bucket. But they'll also take $30 and put it in my mom's bucket, and $30 and put it in my grandma's bucket. So there's 3 women always available to help Andrea, so it's pretty cool. And that is where the really strong salary can come from in Premier, because you not only make 50% doing jewelry shows, but you can make unlimited amount of money by building your family. So it's pretty cool. Any other questions? That was a really good one. Nobody wants to beat that question. Okay. Well, if you think of one, you can ask. All right, so here's another letter. F. Fabulous. I love it. Fabulous. Okay. So F is for fashion tips, okay? And so here's some basic fashion tips. I am wearing a tank top. A tank top is my BFF, and let me tell you why. Because I struggle with long necklaces going between the girls. Do you ever have trouble? Well, actually, I'm going to use this necklace here. You ever have trouble with necklaces and they go between the girls? Okay, so when you wear a tank top, it holds it all taut, and so the necklace doesn't go between the girls. And it won't kind of go over here and capture the flag either, okay? So it's going to stay right there, so we love that. But let me ask you a question. Do you know the universal best neckline?
What's the best neckline? Anybody?
I would say, I think it's a V-neck.
Give her a diva dollar. That's awesome. Yes, it's absolutely a V-neck because it mimics the hourglass figure. So it draws the eye down into that hourglass, and it's an optical illusion. Life is all about optical illusions. I mean, why do you think we have blush on, right? And eyeshadow. It's all about optical illusions. We're contouring, we're trying to give the illusion of high cheekbones that we do not have. So the way we dress and the way we put our accessories on are our optical illusions for our body. So tank tops, girls, I have 2 tank tops on and I probably could use a third. But you know, it kind of holds everything in and pushes everything up and it just looks better. So tank tops are really great for our jewelry, for our body, and when we wear a V-neck, it kind of covers this area right here so we can still wear a V-neck even if we're not comfortable with a plunging neckline. But if you're not comfortable with a plunging neckline, you can use jewelry to create that illusion. So our next letter is B. Any compliments about Andrea that starts with a B? Beautiful, I love it. Okay, so we're gonna talk about bling. And this is my partner, Angelina Jewelry, okay? And remember, she likes a lot of compliments, so make sure you say love it. Now, you're gonna wanna get out your love it list. It's a narrow sheet of paper that you can write on, and you're gonna wanna write down the names of the jewelry so that you can look it up in the catalog later. Everything's in alphabetical order in the back of the catalog. So Angelina is wearing not a V-neck, but a boat neck, okay? So this is a high collared shirt. Now, when we're wearing a high collared shirt, we're doing an optical illusion in the totally wrong direction, okay? Here's why, girls. The color starts here. It goes over the mountains, down the valley, and as wide as the eye can see. It's the same color, okay? So we're giving that illusion of being much wider than we actually are. So we need to break up that color. What fashion experts say is one of the best things we can do to instantly look thinner is to drop our neckline. Get that color away from our neck. But we're not all comfortable doing that. So when we wear a high collar, we want to break it up. Maybe with a vest, maybe with a sweater, a jacket, see how I'm creating that V-neck look, right, with my sweater? Or a scarf, okay? But we can also do it with our jewelry, and it's so light and easy and simple to do. This necklace is called, this is new in our spring line, it's called Shoreline, and it gives that great, and I hope the light is getting on here enough, great look of silver, and it's breaking up that color, okay? So it's creating that V-neck with the jewelry, and so she's already looking more fabulous. Another thing you can do with your clothes is simply raise your sleeves to be 3/4, okay? So when you pull your sleeves down, then you're adding 4 inches of color on your hips, okay? I'm on my tippy toes so you can see me. Okay, so when we raise up our sleeves, we're taking that color off of our hips, and we have an optical illusion of looking thinner. And then, of course, we can show off our arm candy, so we love that. Okay, so statement necklaces are fabulous. Another great statement necklace is this one. This one is called Nod to Maud, and it's much simpler, okay? I don't know if you guys can see that. It's Nod to Maud. Is there enough light? Are you able to see it? Yeah? Okay. Trying to get nice and close with enough light. Nod to Maud, super cute, and Andrea has this so you can try it on, but this is a great, easy, simple, everyday piece to wear, so we love it. So simple. Okay, now, another thing we can do is we can take a necklace. This one is called Trio, okay? Now, she doesn't have this one, but I just had to show it because it's really, really popular. I'm going to move this light this helps. I don't know. We're experimenting. Is that too much light? Is it okay? All right. So this is trio. Now, this is only $49. Remember I told you 80% of our line is under 50. Now, this is really cool because one of the things Premier is really good at is its versatility. So I'm going to show you about this. This necklace, first of all, is reversible. So it was red on the one side and it's cream on this side, okay? Super cute. But there's additional versatility here. See how this is black leather? You can actually take this little strip off. It has double lobster clasps, and we can replace it with brown or red, okay? So, trio, and it's only $49. Now, what we want to do is we want to maximize our optical illusions, right? And so, a really great thing to wear is a long necklace. Long necklaces draw the eye down and make you look taller and skinnier. So, we are going to grab Bordeaux. Okay, this is Bordeaux and it's $49 as well. And we are going to frame that shorter necklace. So now we're doing both. We have the short necklace that creates that V look and brings attention to our impact zone, which is our face. And then we have this longer necklace called Bordeaux, framing it and filling that space up and drawing the eye down so that you think Angelina looks taller and skinnier, because we all know Angelina could stand to lose a few pounds. She's like a size 0. Okay, we hate her. All right. So now, Bordeaux, so I can switch this out. I can make this cream, which picks up the pearl. Did I lose ya?
No, hold on. She had a question.
Oh, good.
I am short-waisted, and my friend is short. So what do you do when you get these longer pieces?
I feel like maybe it's going to look like I paid you to ask that question because I have the perfect answer for you. One of the things that's really cool about Premier jewelry is that they realize that women come in different shapes and sizes, and so do our clothes. Okay, so sometimes, even though you're short, because I'm 5'3", so if I have on a black dress so that the color is all one color, I could wear really long pearls and not be worried about it. But if I'm cutting myself off in the middle, you know, and my shirt is up here, I don't want my necklace to go past it, okay? So we never want our jewelry to go past the end of our shirt, right? That would just look weird. But if we were wearing a dress, we can go longer, okay? So women come in different shapes and sizes, so do our collars. And our neckline, we never want our jewelry as well to touch our neckline. So what we can do is Premier allows for extenders and different ways that we can shorten the necklace. Let's take Bordeaux, for example. You know how you have a standard O-ring and a lobster clasp, and that's how you close a standard necklace? Y'all with me, right? We've done that for years and years. O-ring, circle, the O-ring, a circle on the end, and a lobster clasp. A couple of years ago, Premier said, you know what if we just got rid of that O-ring and we made 2 lobster clasps, okay? So what that does is, you're short and this is not gonna be the right length for you, it's too long, then we're gonna take that lobster clasp and we're just gonna hook it in one of those little O-rings. But now we've got this tail. So on a traditional necklace, you could do that, but you'd have a tail going down the back of your neck. And I used to just tuck that into my shirt. But now what Premier has done with this double lobster clasp, I can take that, bring this over, find where it's gonna fit nicely, hook that, and now it's the right length so that it can be shorter. Do you love that? Isn't that cool? Now, the other thing you can do is we can take that up front. Okay, so we can hide it in the back by just changing the length, but we can also just hook it and make that a Y necklace. We can also take the other end and just twist this around, bring this up and hook it wherever we want, and now it is a 2-tiered necklace. We could take our removable pendant that is on trio, and we could just take it off and put it on that necklace. Now, what I like to teach you is that by just getting a couple of necklaces, 2 necklaces that work together, you can multiply your looks. Because you now have this basic necklace, and if you have any other pendants, you could put that on and create a different look. So, for instance, this one's called Double Take. You could just put Double Take, which has a little bit of blue in it, and put it on there, and you have a totally different look. So this base necklace can become the necklace that you wear with multiple different pendants. So we can then take Bordeaux, and we can wear Bordeaux by itself, or frame it with Trio, take the pendant, add the pendant, make it a Y necklace. We can double it, and I want to show you a simple way to double any necklace that you have at home that doesn't have double lobster clasps. Okay, so we've got a long necklace, super cute. We are now going to take something that every woman should own, and that is a lobster clasp. Not a lobster clasp, our clip it. A clip it costs $12, and you can get it in different shades. Matte silver, shiny silver, matte gold. Oh no, wait, I don't think we have matte silver anymore. Shiny silver, matte gold, shiny gold, black, and now in the matte color we have the diamonds. Okay, I like this one the best. It's $15 rather than $12, but I think it holds a little bit better. So what we're going to do is take any necklace that we have at home already, or any of our premier necklaces, and just put it right, hang the necklace right from the clip it. Take the other side, and then we're just going to put that necklace in the clip it with it, lock the clip it shut, and then it looks pretty behind you, and it makes any long necklace short. Ta-da!
So this is what she's basically on.
Yep,
Yeah,
she's going to show. Yeah, show them. That's great. And do the clip it. Did you lose me? Great. This is the Aspen pendant, and it matches nicely the matte gold of the short notice strand. And I'm going to frame that with a new necklace from our spring line that Andrea has. It's called Cape Cod. Isn't that gorgeous? Didn't you love that? It is so beautiful. Okay, I wore this to my show last night. So, so pretty. Now, we have crazy versatility with Cape Cod. Now, I told you that our average price is $38 and that 80% of our line is under $50. But we do have some pieces in our line that are a little pricier, and Cape Cod is one of them. It's $69. But I want you to think about it. If the average necklace is $50, for $19 more, wait till you see what you are going to get. Okay, so I'm going to take short notice off. There is the first look for Cape Cod, okay? Now, remember about the lobster clasp. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna take this and we're gonna use our clip it. For look number 2, we're gonna make it short, okay? For all the short ladies out there, woohoo! Do you love that? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now, I told you about the lobster clasp and this invention from Premier, which is so awesome. So, what we're going to do is we're going to begin taking strands off. So there's lobster clasps, and we're just going to take this strand right off of these rings. And now we have a look just a little lighter, a little dressier. This is a more casual look. It's got some real pretty blue ribbon in with a hematite strand. So this is gorgeous all by itself, but take it off and you have look number 3. This is look number 4. Then we could double that and do just a little bit of blue and black for that day where you just want a little touch. There's look number 5, right? We could take this one and go short without that strand. Look number 6. Then we're going to take off my favorite strand. I love this strand. So here, this one, which is sparkly and has a lot of iridescent, sort of aurora borealis cuts to the crystals. There's, I don't even know, I've lost count. I think look 7, okay, so beautiful, just 8 on this cream top. Then we can double it, look 9, okay. Then we could take this one and frame it, look 10, okay. So you can see how it's just, the looks are endless with what all we could do. We could take a pendant and put it on this one, okay, for yet another look. So this necklace is a jewelry wardrobe in and of itself. Andrea has on cashmere, same price point, same things that it does. Cashmere has multiple strands that remove from it so that you can layer and wear things short and long. So awesome. So she can show you a little bit about that one too. Do you want to show them right now? A little bit about cashmere?
Well, I'm looking at a problem here. I'm caught.
She's caught.
Yeah, but it's like stuck on me. Usually it comes all as one necklace.
And then you could just, well, we can show them later.
Yeah.
Okay, let's show them later, but cashmere is really awesome. Okay, here's another one that she has. This one's called Your Way. Now, Your Way is also really cool because we all love gold. So pretty, the little designs of the arrows. But see this strand? It's removable. So you can wear it all by itself, one or the other. So it's a whole jewelry wardrobe, again, in one necklace. And then I am going to teach you something else. It's called layering, okay? So we're getting all fancy now, and we're gonna take two necklaces, and we're gonna put it together. Though the other necklace, cashmere and Cape Cod, they're pre-layered. Like they come layered in the box, and you can take them apart and put them back together. Oh, and by the way, some people have said to me over the years, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to remember how to wear that necklace all of those different ways? And once I get it apart, how do I get it back together? So in November, Premier did something really, really cool. They made our online catalog interactive, okay? So when you open up Andrea's online catalog, there's a little finger that you can click. And then it'll show you a video clip or pictures on all the different ways to wear that necklace and coordinating pieces. Isn't that totally cool? Do you love it?
Love it, yeah.
Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you how you can layer within your jewelry capsule wardrobe, putting two necklaces together. So this one's called Your Way. This is one of my favorite necklaces. It is $49. It's designer inspired. It's brown leather, okay, brown leather, and it has little touches of gold and little touches of crystals. It's very lightweight, okay? It's gonna look great with jeans and brown boots, but watch this. I'm gonna layer it right over top of Your Way, okay? So do you see how pretty that looks? So we're just putting two necklaces together and layering them together. So isn't that gorgeous? With the sparkle? Love it. What?
That's vintage vibe, right?
Yeah, vintage vibe.
Julie,
Yeah.
I always work my silver hair. I very seldom wear yellow gold.
Okay.
How could I wear that when scarf is all yellow? What can I do to it to bring some silver in so that I don't feel like, and I just don't do the yellow. All my gold at home is white.
Well, you know, it's very interesting because I have always felt that I was a silver only girl. And I never wore any gold. And then Premier started to get this new butter yellow, which that one is more of a butter yellow. And I wore it. And I got crazy amount of compliments on it. They were like, oh my gosh, you should always wear gold. And I thought, but I always wear silver. And there's, no, you're totally wrong. So one thing I would tell you is that go ahead and branch out, maybe borrow some of Andrea's jewelry and see if you get compliments, especially when you're wearing tans and browns, pull that gold. But again, you asked me the perfect question at the perfect time because I love to do two-tone looks, okay? So with that, if you really love that Your Way, you'd want to put a smaller silver necklace, and we do have some pieces that are actually gold and silver. So, you know, like the charms are gold and silver on them, like Over the Moon. And so people won't think you're trying too hard. They'll just, oh yeah, she's got silver and gold. And that way you can have your silver earrings and your silver bangles, but you throw a little bit of gold. This is an example of combining rose gold with silver. So we have this great rose gold piece. I forget what it's called, but Andrea has this one on our table. I forgot to look it up, but I think it's $49. Do you remember what it's called? And it can be worn long, okay, so nice and long, or it can be worn short, so we can toggle it in the front. Now, if you like rose gold, but you're not ready to go rose gold all the way, right? Then we're gonna do two-tone. Now this is Hampton, and she has this one as well. This is my favorite, personally, my favorite new piece. The new line came out the first week of January. I've probably worn Hampton, 15 days out. I mean, I love this necklace. So this is why I'm giving it away to people, because I think, well, if I love it, other people will love it. And I love that it's two-tone. Now, it's got the little bit of rose gold, but its majority is silver. So I will wear it with my silver earrings and all of my silver bracelets. And we have actually some rose gold bangles, so I will layer a couple rose gold bangles in with my silver Stacktastic bangles, and that looks really cool. And then we have a matching ring called Curve Appeal, and it's silver and rose gold. So we have pieces that are two-tone already, so you can get excited about pulling in another metal slowly rather than totally, having to invest a ton of money in a new metal. Now, this necklace also has the double lobster clasp, so we can bring it up again to whatever length you need it to be. So we love that. Now, the last piece I want to show you is this one, and it's called Sugar Rush. Now, why I love Sugar Rush is because Sugar Rush is a total jewelry wardrobe in one, and I think it's only about $63. This necklace is crazy with all that it does. Okay, first of all, we're gonna take the lobster clasp for the short ladies in the world, and we're gonna put it through the little loopy-loop there. We're just stringing it through. See, it's in this little loopy-loop. And I'm gonna come back through, and I'm just gonna hook that lobster clasp on the other little oval loopy-loop, and instantly it is shorter, okay? So short women, cheer, okay? So you can make that whatever length you want. You could keep looping it through and double it again and bring it up even more. But what you can also do, and this necklace is kind of really helpful to have a clip it, because if you have a clip it, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just take that little clip it, hook it through the little oval loopy loop, take the other one, put it through the little loopy loop thing, and now it's short. Okay, now, some of you might say, well, I like it, but that's too much for me. Never fear, because all of these strands come off. Now, they have little push lobster clasps, and this one is so pretty because if you like pastels, this is great. And then you just hook the little lobster clasps together, and you have a short necklace. You need a basic silver necklace? Never fear. We have a basic silver chain right here, so you could put pendants on it. Okay, silver chain. And then we have this one that has like little coins on it. And then we have the pearls. I'm gonna drop these down for a second. Now, we can put these two together, and this is one of my favorite looks. So you've got all of it together, long, medium, and short. You've got each one of these alone. You've got these two together. Now you might want it to be longer. We're gonna take our basic silver chain and take either one of these and then just hook these together. And this is gonna be a wonderful extender. Since it has double lobster clasps, you can hook this on any necklace you own in order to extend it. So it's pretty cool, don't you think? Okay, so we have that, and we can double it. We can hook this down here with it and make them both long, wear one short, wear one long. And then with the pearls, you can open them up and just layer them in. So it's multiple different looks. Now I just want to tell you what I'm wearing. This is Britain, and what's cool about Britain is that this is actually a bracelet. So I'm going to take this off with the lobster clasps. I mean, this idea has just revolutionized our jewelry, these lobster clasps, because there's so much. So now I have a basic pearl necklace. I can then hook this bracelet, and it will fit me no matter whether I am skinny or fluffy. Okay, it'll fit my wrist. And I could then take, remember our Bordeaux with the pearls? Bordeaux looks beautiful layered with the Britain. Okay, so if I wanted something short and something long, maybe inside my white blouse and outside of my collared blouse. Okay, super cute. I'm going to take Britain off, and it does have an extender, so we can adjust the length. So I love that. Now over here I have our fun new flowered ring, super cute. And Valentine's Day is coming, and since we have to close this show tonight, it will definitely be in time for Valentine's Day. This is called Hugs and Kisses, and it says love in cursive on there. I don't know if you can see that. And inside it has inscribed 1 Corinthians 13:13, which is the scripture about love. So this is a great Valentine's Day gift. Our cutie pie ring, okay, comes in gold and silver. My daughter loves this ring. Women love this. I wear this all the time. She's looking at it. She loves this ring. Cutie pie, I've got to order her one in her size. My wedding rings don't fit me anymore. They're really hard to wear, so I wear premier rings with this ring and Smitten. So super fun to wear, especially like if you're pregnant or something, you're worried about your rings not fitting. This is my favorite bracelet. It's called Coco, and I love having it as a watch buddy. I layer it with bangles all the time. Even if I have sweatpants on and I'm running to the grocery store, I'll put on my earrings and my Coco because I have it all the time with me. I love this bracelet. And then of course my watch. Our watches are adjustable. So this one has little extenders that flip out. This is my Hope thumb ring. It says Hope on it. Love that. I'm just a little sassy there with my thumb ring. And then this is a great everyday bracelet. It's comfortable. You can wear it when you're typing. Do you love it? Awesome. It's called It's a Wrap, and it comes in gold and brown, and it comes in this silver color, which is sort of like a little bit of a purpley hue. I don't know, but I love it. I wear it all the time. And then, of course, my Julia earrings. And you guys, another optical illusion is that when you wear earrings that are bigger than a quarter, it takes 10 pounds off your hips, okay? Because it draws the eye out, and you seem wider up here, so down here is thinner. I love it. And you know, you've got to have these little backs on these earrings, because if you don't, you will lose these earrings. So make sure you pick some extra ones up for like $1 for 100 of them at Joann Fabrics or something. Okay, so now I'm jewelry naked. My cupcake is still cute, right? My base, my clothes, but I have no frosting on. So everything is basic up here, no earrings, no bracelets, no rings, no va-va-voom, no sparkle, nothing special. Do I look as good as I did with all that sparkle? No. But you know, that jewelry builds our confidence, and I really feel like we jewelry ladies are changing the world one necklace at a time, because when you put that necklace on, you feel a little cuter. You go into the grocery store and you see someone and you smile and you talk to them, so it builds your confidence. So I hope we've taught you some fun things today. Okay, now I have another letter for you for compliments, S. Sassy? Is that what she said? Was that mom? Oh, okay. All right, this is for style partners. So my daughters are going to come help me, since you guys aren't here to help. So they're going to come help me, and they are going to be my diva did and diva didn't. Oh, can you get through the cords? Come around the light over there, maybe? We've got all these cords for all the different things plugged in. Okay, so this is Callie. You come over here. This is my 11-year-old. Come here, come here. Stay in the, okay. Oh, I know, we were going to turn. I'll try to do it. Oh, I'm trying to touch the screen like it's my phone. But this is my computer. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is my daughter Grace. She's one of my twins. She's 15 and Callie's 11, and they're going to help me demonstrate why you would want to have a jewelry show, okay? So we'll make Callie, my diva, didn't, and my Grace, my diva, did, okay? Which is totally the opposites, but I think she can hold the boxes better, okay? So Diva didn't over here said, oh my gosh, I cannot have a jewelry show because I have no time, no friends, and you know, I just can't even imagine. Oh, my house isn't big enough. Okay, so I hear it all over 10 years. So she says, I'm just gonna be a good customer tonight and I'm gonna spend $50, okay? So she buys a couple of pieces, she spends $50 plus $4 shipping and handling and sales tax, okay? This is important, $50, shipping and handling, sales tax. Now, Diva did over here goes, well, I don't have too many friends and my house is kind of small, but I think it could work. And I'm so busy. But there's always time for friends, jewelry, and of course brownies. Okay, so she says, I'm totally gonna do it. All right, now she has a $500 show. And so she's gonna get 30% of the show total in free jewelry, which I personally think just goes right over almost all of our heads, 30%. Well, that's about $150, and I'm just gonna visually show you here with 5 boxes, okay? So she shops however she wants, anything she wants in the catalog. Now, all she's going to pay is $4 in shipping and the sales tax. Premier, not Andrea or I, will be paying for this jewelry. Premier is paying for it. They're crazy generous. But in addition to that 30%, she can earn some $50 bonuses. So the first $50 is that a couple of her friends couldn't come and they ordered. So they spent $100 and she got a $50 bonus. Yay. In addition, some of her friends that night thought Andrea and I were super cute. And they loved the jewelry and they said, oh my goodness, I would totally love you to come to my house. So 3 people scheduled a show in the future. So she got another $50 in free jewelry. But that's not all, because does anybody there like to shop at half off? Yes, okay, so she got to shop at half off. Now, if you have a $500 show, you'll actually get 8 items that you can buy at half off. So when you're looking at your Love It list and you're thinking, I wanted those 3 necklaces, the earrings, the bracelet, the watch, wouldn't it be better to be able to buy it at half off? Okay, so she's only gonna buy 4 things because I don't want her to lose everything. So we'll give her a couple of rings. You can do it, put your chin up, put your chin up. Okay, all right, now, she just got $100, relax, $100 in jewelry, but she paid half. So she paid $50. Now, she is her own best customer because Premier goes the extra mile and they say, if you spend money, guess what? We're adding it to your show. So guess what? You get more free jewelry. So she could add a clip-it, okay? So she's getting that free. Now, here's what she's paying. $50 for the half-price items, the sales tax on everything, and $4 in shipping. That's it for all that jewelry. $50 sounds very familiar. Oh, Diva didn't over here paid $50 plus $4 in shipping plus sales tax. And how many boxes do you have?
2.
2. So which do you ladies want to be? Diva did or Diva didn't? Okay, so put that in there. Thank you, girls. Let's give them a round of applause. Well done. They waited very patiently. Thank you, girls. I needed some assistance. Yay! Okay, so now normally, really, the decision about whether or not you have a jewelry show is truly about whether you think it would be fun and you want more than you can afford today. But today is a special day because this is about Andrea. It's not really about whether you like the jewelry, want the jewelry, or enjoy having parties. It's about, can we help our friend get her business off the ground? Because she is going out on a limb, this homeschooling mom. She's looking for a way that she can bring extra income into her family's life that won't take a lot of time out of her busy day. And this really does work. I homeschooled for the first 4 years I was in Premier. Then they went to private school 3 years. We tried public school, didn't go so well, and now we're back to homeschooling these last 2 years. So it definitely works doing Premiere, and I love that this job allowed me that flexibility. But we're gonna play a game, and we're gonna play, Andrea's got some prizes for you. She's got some boxes in a tray, but they're empty. You know why? Because you get to pick your prize. If you decide to schedule a jewelry show with Andrea, you are going to pick a piece of actual Premiere jewelry that she has from, that are pieces that we've recently retired. So they're gorgeous pieces. I love them, so jealous. And so what you're gonna do is she's gonna come around with a tray, and if you are willing to have a show, just get a couple of friends together and let her do what I just did and practice on you in a safe environment. We will love you forever. She's gonna bribe you today with a piece of jewelry. So do you love that? Yeah. Okay, so she's got that box and she's just gonna come around, and if you want, you can pick the jewelry later so you can shop and get exactly what you want. If you want to, just take the tray around, Andrea, and just ask each person if they'd like a box. And they're gonna, awesome, very good. And if we get 3, then she's gonna get a $50 bonus. And you can do people together. 2 friends can go together and do a show. So really, really important to help her get her business off the ground. And anybody watching Facebook Live, we really want them to do it as well. She doesn't have a business if she doesn't have shows. So thank you for everybody that took a box. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is some prizes. So we gotta count our Diva tickets, and we wanna pull out our survey, which is in our folder, and we wanna go over that. So the survey, if you pull that out, we'll go over it together. It's put your name on there and your email or your cell phone number. And then if you're on Facebook, Andrea has a Facebook group she's trying to get started to build up her customer base. So you just want to put down that you'd like to be in it. I'm sure you guys are already friends on Facebook, so she can just add you to her group. And then it talks about the different kinds of style sessions we can have. Fundraisers, a glow show, girls lunch out, so you could go to Panera and just pass around a couple trays of the jewelry. You can get friends together at night, friends together at lunch, all sorts of fun things. Go to the office, maybe pass a book around. And we even do Facebook shows, so for far away friends. So a lot of choices. And then if you're intrigued by Andrea getting started in Premiere and what I shared with you about my journey, you could put your number range there of your interest level in hearing more about what we're doing. 1 is low and 10 is high. And then if you'd like to watch the video in order to be in the drawing for the Hampton necklace, then you can put that on there so Andrea knows to text you. And that would be awesome. And then we're gonna do a drawing for a prize, and we're gonna count the Diva dollars, and then you're gonna shop. Now there is a special today that Andrea has, and that is if you spend $75, your next item is 25% off. Awesome! So that is a gift from Andrea to you. We always like coupons and discounts. And remember, she's getting free jewelry today as the hostess, but she's also making half, which is so nice. I know you guys love her, and it's just a great way to help her family get this business off the ground, so we love that. And so, Andrea, what we want to do is count our Diva dollars and see who has the most. Or Diva tickets, I should say. Sorry, I'm used to saying Diva dollars. Yay! Oh, we love her. Yay! And the gal that just came in, you might want to talk to her and let her know about all the benefits too. So you never know, you could get your 3rd one. Okay, so count your Diva tickets. How many tickets does Mom have? 11. Can anybody beat 11 tickets? Woohoo! So she gets the first prize. And then we're gonna Andrea, just take all the guest surveys and give them catalogs. And then when you have the guest surveys, let your mom pick the winner because she can't win twice. Okay, so get the guest surveys. Thank you girls so much. I'm gonna stay kind of here if you need me and ask questions, but I'm gonna go off Facebook Live, so thanks everybody. And then I'll just stick around, Andrea, or whatever you want to do if you have questions for me, but you guys can shop. And I, of course, have lots of other pieces of jewelry, so if there's something you want to see, I can grab it, put it on, and show you. But have fun shopping, and really consider having a show with Andrea. That's the biggest thing that you can do to help her, is even if you just had a couple of friends that come over, she can practice, right? She's got to go through that flip chart herself and get used to doing it and not get entangled in the jewelry and showing it off. So just encourage her and let her know that you're excited for her, and thank you so much for scheduling shows. Does anybody have any just questions generally about any piece of jewelry or anything that you want to ask me?
You guys have any questions for her? Thank you. You did a great job.
Awesome! You're welcome. Okay, so do you want to just call me if you have any questions?
Yeah.
Okay. You're okay with doing everything with checkout? Confident? Just call me back if you need me.
I will.
And ask every person at checkout about a show.
Okay, I will.
Okay, bye.